I'm Gary Coleman, not the dead one. I'm a photographer during the day, and I'm here to like shiny things.
Oh, okay. We have lots of fire too. Oh, I gotta put shiny things in the video. Shiny things.
I'd like to incorporate all of that into my work. If it burns or blows up, it's especially exciting.
Okay.
Oh, Lori, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lori Johnson. I'm current VP. There's a little bit of feedback with me. I think I'm stuttering because it's kind of confusing on this end. I'm sorry I was unable to be there in person this evening. I have 3 small kids in school and quite a bit of homework and home duty here on James Island. It's nice to hear that there's such a crowd and there's lots of new faces, and I look forward to meeting everyone and seeing some old members that I haven't seen in a while.
Awesome. So with that, I don't think there's anyone else online. No one else on Slack. So with that, I think we can move on to the treasurer's report from Rodney Brown.
All right. Currently, our bank balance right now, our savings is $1,369.80. Checking is $3,324.24. Looking at our membership snapshot right now, we have 31 members, which is about, which is grown by about 5 members in the last month or so.
Okay.
Yeah. Monthly cash for new file, without that many members, more to get our cash flow. Monthly expenses and things like that. So get off the word and get more members. Our biggest expense right now is summer months of our electric bill, which is worked on the last month and the past couple of months like that in the low place. This month is over 6 months. So hopefully next month that will start to get on the summer months. So we bought some 25-foot safety corners. We got a project up here with a nice, beautiful view of all here. We bought a 24.
And members in roads.
Yeah.
Get it every Sunday.
Pretty much all I have.
More than half of our new members in the last month were blind walk-ins who just saw the place, looked in the window. So that is going to work.
There is one thing that I forgot to mention earlier, is that classes. Some classes we charge non-members a class fee, and also sometimes classes draw people in that end up joining there. So there's only a couple of us, well, a few of us that teach classes on a regular basis. So if anyone is interested in also teaching classes, we appreciate anything that anybody wants to throw up.
The one that I do with the pie, we never install a pie at all. I think it's done 13.5 on that. Clean it up and actually do something like that.
You should teach that on like a Saturday. That's too long a class to do anything.
I'm doing some classes, a couple of classes that are intro, but they're going to be over the course of several weeks. So they're one of them was like an intro to using public key cryptography with PGP, and it definitely turned out to be something to teach over the course of like 3 or 4 sessions.
I probably got to have a free flow class, a normal programming class every day.
Since we got to this topic and sort of skipped over committees, something I can mention here, but we cannot put it on Meetup. Now that we've got my big TV back here, I have a bunch of Udemy programming and networking courses that I bought that it's not, and some of them are really like good courses. And I see no reason why we can't pick some night or time of week and go through the series. And as long as I'm here, it's my account, and if it's on the TV and other people can see it, but we can't invite non-members or advertise it. But, you know, I've got like stuff on IPv6 architecture, programming, learning how to program for an Android, learning how to program an iOS, all sorts of cool classes like that. So if anyone's interested in doing that, we can just do it. We can't put it on Meetup.
On mechanical, a couple months ago, I made cornhole boards, and so looking at doing like a Saturday to see who would be interested in wanting cornhole boards. You can show up, I'll buy the supplies ahead of time on my cornhole board. Like Christmas gifts, go to bring good stores, like that, or such that. I don't know, would anybody be interested in making?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for like Christmas gifts, and especially if we do either the first or second week in November, it's like a Saturday. So I don't have any Christmas gifts. Yeah, because she's on the bag. Oh yeah, she got me this a couple times.
If somebody is doing something with electronics, they can light up.
Yeah. I've got a buddy who went.
No, I asked him why.
Yeah. Well, he's got a set where it's like a little light that goes around the hole. So at night, you know, it's lit up, but it doesn't, well, the other problem is if it hangs on the hole, it doesn't fall in, then you don't get 2 points, only 1 point. So if it hangs slightly, it may trip the sensor, but until it falls to the bottom, you'll get 2 points.
Well, that's if your sensor's designed wrong.
Well, I don't know. It's a challenge.
On the bottom, it should fall into something that's got a little
weight
board or something that trips a micro switch, so when the bag hits, you know.
My day job is that of a librarian. I'm not a
Well, you're a librarian, you can do
but I
this.
figure stuff out. I know, I know how to look it up, but I don't know how to do it.
And then we need an R2 unit to go over and pick up the bags and bring them back.
But I think it's a good sign. I see a couple of people who are interested in doing like the first or second Saturday in November cornhole kind of do that. And then what I do is towards say, the third week in October, put $40 in the deposit or $20 or whatever it is, so that I know you're serious about coming. Because I don't want to go out and buy supplies for 6 and then only have 2 people. Or 12 boards or something. Because the wood, the really good wood is about $18 a sheet, so then you have very little to do. Sanding wise, it's especially cheap. Board. I've gone on long enough.
Sounds like you got a bunch of people who want to
Yeah.
do it.
Well,
It's very popular for like tailgates and stuff in the football games.
Good with that. Cable
So now you might want to go back. So now you might want to go back.
Yeah.
mine is
Cornwall at 50 yards.
Yeah, but members on the board, so they're in constant motion.
Okay, so let's jump back up to committee and team updates unless you have anything outside for treasury. Do we have anything from the membership committee? Any updates outside of what was already covered in the treasurer's update? Yeah.
And what's our break even for? We need 60 members?
60, 70 if there's no revenue coming from classes. And that's if everyone's paying monthly. Some of us have been paying annually. Like I'm gonna renew next year early. Cash flow.
Okay, now is that what's been going on to keep things afloat?
Well, it's like some of us pay 2, 3 months or 6 months at a time anyway, just because it's more convenient.
Right.
And I've got a couple of prospects and members coming in that they're going to pay annually up front. So that when you're growing, you always want a small percentage of your members doing that because it helps you step up your cash flow that way.
Right.
Yeah.
How's rent?
What's the rent?
What about on
But it's per square foot, it's like 75% of what we were paying.
Really? The other place?
Well, yeah, because the other place was usable about 600 square feet for $500 a month.
previous place was 535 a month.
Well, this is in a
Yeah.
getting in and out at night is.
And we have opportunities to rent it, like the group, the class. I was just in a certification class, and they come into town every few months, and they were renting very expensive space that's a fraction of this size. So I talked to them about coming here next time they come in town. So we've rented the place out a couple of times for things, which we did at the old place. But it was very difficult there because you had to clean everything out to rent it out. And there's no place to put anything. So, I mean, here we rented it out a Saturday afternoon. Lyle was out there 3D printing and other people doing stuff, and it wasn't disruptive. And now I can teach network certification class, so.
You might do something with the, I would do a lot of work with any good work with.
Does Parks does that? Okay, I thought it was the school. You mean the evening stuff?
Yeah. I was at the school, part manager.
Oh, okay, didn't know that.
They don't, one.
Oh, yeah, I remember taking ASL a couple times there. There for sign language.
They even have,
Yeah, but I think the one thing that Rodney was pointing out in dealing with how cash flow hits us, like, I keep harping everybody on it, and everyone just, ignores me, but our electric bill went up because everybody leaves, instead of propping open the back door while you're working outside, someone else is in here, close it and knock on the door to come back in, because when you prop the back door open, you can feel all the way back to here in the outside temperature in like 5 minutes. And every third or fourth time I come in, it's freezing cold in here. Usually, I'm talking about days when I wasn't here the day before, and the air conditioners are on 7. Well, every time somebody does that, that costs us $10 or $20. when they get left on. So you just gotta remember if you touch the air conditioner, set it back. You leave. And if everybody remember those things, I don't think our electric bill, it was just as hot in July and August. I don't think it would have gone up $200. We're in the process of doing that, yes. It's just, we've had so many projects we haven't got, I'm waiting for wiring. My back won't let me do wiring anymore, or they already be done.
But is there any set of rules or guidelines that new members should follow or fit, or things like that? It might.
We used to have an orientation class. Yeah.
But it might even be helpful. I don't know if it's just a small written document on there, or like something like that. So I was because you study with three people, well, two people and they work with people for a period. But we were realizing that there were things that weren't being followed through on, and as a new member, it might be something nice to have something handled. It's like, here's our typical thermostat settings, these things, I don't know if there's anything that should be handed out. And
Well, somebody-
listening to y'all talking about trying to grow my wife as much as, I mean, even with maybe bringing rules for how materials need to come in, and, I mean, it'd be helpful just to do that.
Well, the board's talked about doing it. You guys need to
Where
write
is it?
something up.
Who is it for the contact?
Okay.
Doesn't mean they can't work with them now.
Well, but some of it isn't just new members. I mean, it's just, you come in, you work here a couple of hours, you leave, you forget the air conditioning. And the reason you notice it is like if I come in the morning to get something before, on my way to go see a client, I come in, it's like, oh, it's cold in here, and then you find it's like, so that gets, but everybody, I'm sure I've done it a couple times too. It's just,
Well, the problem is, at least you cannot cook. So during the day, this morning, this afternoon, I came in with music. I was dying in front. When the vacuum was full, I put the fan back up in the door to blow the cold air in.
but
And in a couple of hours, it cooled down to nice. And I could just, so, during
what
the
did
day,
you
like,
set the,
cannot
what did you
keep up.
set the AC on?
I didn't touch this one. Put the one up there to like. They can't do it. The problem is, it's disbelief in thermostat. It's
Until
still
we've
too hot.
automated it, can't balance, right?
Okay, it's too hot. Make it colder. Well, then you thermostat lower if you can't hold 78, you can't hold 35. And then it doesn't cool down until about midnight. Give me an automatic.
Automating it will help with that.
Yeah, we used to have it automated in the old place. It's one of those, we utilize having this business.
Yeah, getting wired. I mean, one of the big things was getting PoE, and we've got power coming out of the network to everything. None of the network equipment is plugged in the wall anymore. So now we've got that. We just got to get wires over there, get the equipment, get the devices in, and get them programmed. And it's a matter of just, there are only so many days a week.
I can run cable.
Okay, well, if you guys know how
From one end to the other, you guys take care of that.
tables, if we need, that's a couple person job doing it, because you gotta get somebody up on one ladder or another and toss them across, and if a couple people can get together and somebody networking that knows, terminate it and get it in a wall and get it wall. We can get the devices programmed. We got all the hardware. We just gotta get tables without blowing up the AC. But we hadn't set that as high a priority because we didn't have the problem the first 2 months we did here. It wasn't a problem.
Is there a to-do list of news outside of people's house?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it was on the back door on a magnet, at least for networking. It was on the inside of the back door. Yeah, but with inside networking, most of our stuff, aside from wiring, is all software projects that we're working on. So, there's 2 or 3 of us working on it. It doesn't really need to be on a to-do list because, nobody can really help him with the Go interface, and, you know, he's working on stuff on the Pi, and, you know, so those are all, unfortunately, literally one-person projects.
There's other stuff.
Well, that's what I meant. Right, but you see, okay, let me back it up a second. We didn't need the wiring until the day before yesterday because the hardware to run PoE didn't arrive until the day before yesterday. So a lot of these things have just been, they're installed, all the equipment's coming in, they're all getting together. So now we need wiring. And if it wasn't talked about tonight, we would have talked about it on Sunday. You know, the display thing, how long ago did you start that? Like 3 weeks ago, maybe, at most? At most, and then somebody volunteered to put it up and it went from concept to production in like 6 days. So now we needed power, so we ordered a power strip. Now I need network. So it's, I mean, things are moving quickly.
Okay. Do we have any other update from membership committee?
I got another question for them. Like, if they all looking to grow as fast as you possibly can.
We're looking for more of a controlled growth. Like we kind of were thinking maybe 10 members per month. I mean, it's a little bit over that. It's not a huge deal. But we just want to make sure everybody kind of gets a similar experience coming in. If we have too fast of a growth,
3 months of 10 members a month, and we're quite good.
Because I work as a little side job. I'm on a neighborhood committee too, planning committee, and I live over on the Playground Road. And so I send out updates for that whole thing, and it's actually a social network for all of the places around here too. So if y'all are looking to advertise or anything, I could potentially post something, but it's going to probably put it out on 500 homes or something. I don't know if I put it out.
But the 500 homes for the odds you can get
If
100
it's something y'all would be interested in membership to do, and if there's a particular advertising thing like that, yeah.
You know, people got to see things multiple times. Yeah, because the other thing too is I found that people will come to a class and they might come to a second class before they join. So, you know, there's this whole cycle of getting members, and so that's half the reason we put the thing outside. We probably need to put a second feed up. They got to see it. You get, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? You think we get like 5 seconds with them? Maybe somebody's walking across the parking lot, we might get 5 seconds. So we got to wait till they've come through the shopping center 6 or 7 times before they'll really notice us.
Unfortunately, there's a supermarket. People come back.
And there's a Chuck E. Cheese and a consignment shop, and you get all these guys that stand by their car while their wife takes something inside. And eventually they'll see us.
There's also the community gym right behind you too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's something advertising there. There's a lot of people, yeah, the St. Andrews athletic facility is the big building on the back corner right over here. And so a lot of people that go there, usually people that are either retired or that are from the neighborhood or looking to do that. A lot of people that have a lot of time that go there, and it might be interesting place to advertise too. You might be able to draw people that are working in these projects or something.
Wow, put up some flyers.
I
I'll
don't
go
know if they'll
through.
let you, I mean, but it'd be a good place for people to, yeah, I'll let people.
But you see, that's Lyle's excuse for his wife not knowing he's stopping by here. He's going to, no, he does,
Jim, honey.
he does go to the gym though, but now since it's right on the way.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes in
Winter
here.
will come in,
30
start a break, go to the gym, come back, see how it's going. Where do you need?
Do you still have two flyers? Because I was going to grab some one day.
Yeah.
But you know, honestly, the thing we need is that I guess when the meeting's over, I can show you guys what we've got. Anything that we can turn, I mean, the stuff I put up there, I just did an iMovie, and you know, I had to figure out iMovie to do it. Anybody who's got any ideas of things to put up there that might grab people's attention or what to say, I mean, you know, I don't know whether it's a good or bad idea, but Maybe we should literally put up there, now accepting membership, only $40 a month. I don't know. But it's the kind of thing that you need to like create some marketing committee or something, get everybody to, anybody's got any, I mean, I don't mean necessarily big formal, but anybody's got an idea of something, and because, I mean, it might grab people's attention. And we've got the automation working. We know it runs.
You did like MBA, so she knows about marketing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something like that is like interesting. We had this.
Ooh, there you go. Lyle, you have the video of this thing, right? Okay, we'll print another one, Lyle.
Actually, I got the PDA.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
We need to be interested in the eye patch, people that they don't recognize first thing. What is that? I think it's like, look. So, like, the visual version.
You need to get a version that has.
First have a version on shape.
Yeah.
Their shape, no shading, no color. Like the vegetable and the black. So the shape.
Right.
And then after the actual.
And the whole thing's 10 or 15 seconds long. Most. There you go. That's great. Like that could be more effective than the stuff that's up in there. I mean, I've, among other things, trying to just have the schedule so we see that's coming. Okay, AVI file, 720 feet. Any length. One rule, and in 2/10 of a second of blank frame for the Raspberry Pi messes up. I got a 2/10 of a second at the end of the movie. Anyway, just AVI 720. And we can just put them up, stick them in the rotation, and boom. So you can make one on your thing for November.
Yeah.
2 seconds of somebody tossing it in the thing, and
I'm sure this big cloud of dust.
no, I mean that's. But you know, the more things we have up there, the more it looks like it's not. You know, we can pick them randomly or do them in a sequence, or we've got all that technology done. You know, we just need ideas. And that was the whole thing when we talked about it. It was like, we'll make it, and then somebody will figure out what to put up there, right? So somebody please come up with some better movies than what I do.
Film the plastic shape of the runner.
Yeah, I should do like little steps. Yeah, cancel dry.
Oh, look at him. See, if we had some pictures of him making something, okay, I'm not unmaking, making.
You have to, you learn that right first you unmake, then you make.
Creative process.
Yeah. I mean, just, you know, video, and we can stick stuff up, and if we had stuff about classes or maybe something to better market learning 3D printing or mechanical stuff, or it's just, I mean, I know enough marketing to be dangerous. I don't know enough to be good at it. Now, if you need a radio ad, hey, I can write radio ads. I write killer radio ads, but that's radio. This is TV. Or you can just volunteer to do it.
So do we have a mascot for the club?
Ooh.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
No, a mascot.
yeah, monkey, I guess.
No, Lyle, only you and I understand that reference. Outside of this building, attic monkey is not a good term.
No. We
No.
call them gremlins at work.
Yeah, yes, attic monkey is not a good term.
I'm gonna go back.
grandma's were.
We need an R2. Yes, running around, that's it. But we're not there yet.
Is the walls.
But to like, your original question of how fast, you know, if 10 people walked in the door a week for 3 weeks, we deal with it.
I mean, that's fine, I just didn't know, I don't wanna like, you know, start putting stuff out in the group and advertise.
We deal with it, you know. But you don't get all your members at once.
I mean, I highly doubt, like you said, I feel like a lot of people may not respond, may not do it, but I mean, if y'all want it to happen too, from a treasurer standpoint, it's not fine.
The lack of objective is the better from that objection.
So do we have any updates from the 3D printing team?
I'm trying to approve a flexible filament for the first time.
Ooh, wait a minute, we do have an update, we do have an update. Keep talking while I go get you.
And, the problem with flex cylinder is trying to push, it's like trying to push wet spaghetti down a little hole. Physics is just jamming on me, so I'm working on it. It's very, like, PLA, the regular friction stuff. So I got Lyle.
When you say flexible, are you talking like ninja
Oh,
flex?
that fire's in! We'll see.
Are you talking like ninja
Yes.
flex?
Well,
You're right.
yeah, this is a little bit semi-flex.
Uh-huh.
It's still very flexible, it makes you feel it.
Does anyone who does
So-
3D printing?
So here's the 3D printing lesson for the day. So the most popular printing material these days is called PLA. It's never flex, which is biodegradable. At the same token, it sucks water out of the air like you can't believe. As does nylon. Nylon sucks so much water out of the air, it will actually start spitting while you're trying to print it, but it's impossible to print. Exactly. Water.
You're gonna do your Roncho pitch here.
So ideally, we'd have all of our filament stored in containers with giant things of dryer in there, the desiccant. And the problem is the filament doesn't really dry your filament out very well. So what this is essentially a dehydrator. So we just modify the controls on it to set it to a more controllable level, and it just blows warm air.
That means we do not use the drill with the humidifier.
Yeah.
We seal things up after they've been dry, and this will dry them. And this took a month and a half to get from China.
And if it works, we're gonna get it.
Yeah, well, no, if it works, we only need one.
Now, the problem is the bags do not keep stuff out. I have a brand new bag filament that was as brittle as most air.
We get something to store them in once they dry. We dry a filament when we're done with it, store it somewhere. But to dry them, because this can dry it takes 4 hours to dry a roll of a kilogram of PLA. You can dry 6 at a time. 6 at a time is what they said. So we really only, we really only need one.
Yeah, okay.
So we got this, which is really,
Not only that, that nice big blue cool thing.
and yes, this was a redesign of a,
For 4 hours, and it's totally working. Yeah. So we're very temperature sensitive.
ooh, and they give you bags of this, which is reusable.
Excellent.
So you spread this around, and you set the temperature, and it dries it down. What happened?
Time for a new film there.
The new neck coming out.
So I'm gonna sign a giant one from this, 3/4 inch metal balls.
Yeah, so, and they've got another one from Australia that will actually control it, let you transport it. Probably is that thing $400. This was $100. So we've got this, and it literally sits there and spins around and dries the film. So, I mean, if it works, then this solves a lot of our problems.
So the gel stuff go on the bottom of the filament.
I don't know, we haven't read the instruction here, just doing that right now.
Yeah, because we have a big dehumidifier when you go to room. It fills up with water in about 8 hours. Six? Yeah, so that's one of the problems. So inside my printer, I have a little humidity meter, and the lowest I've ever seen it all summer was 32%. Those are about 6 foot 40% humidity. No, those rays. Yeah, so don't be smart. No, there ain't enough. What's the film? Yeah. Big problem. Let's see what I want.
Yeah, so this is cool, and we need to have another 3D printing open house to show people cool stuff like this.
Your place next door. They did it. Their drippers.
Yeah,
Right up top.
but, you know,
Terrible holes. They didn't use the drill, they just used the hammer.
but with what is,
CVC pipe.
it comes from Canada, from, so we're trying to keep the cool stuff.
It wasn't meant for,
Right.
Not everybody can 3D print, but 3D printing has been attracting a lot of new members, so.
What's the cost of that?
Hmm?
Stuff like that.
This was $79 and $20 shipping. It cost me $99. Yeah. Gotta be worth it, and it's gotta be a lower electric bill than worrying about trying to keep the place dehumidified all the time. You dry the filament before we use it, you store it. So you, the night before you're gonna change to a new filament, you take the filament out of the storage, dry it off for 4 hours, and away you go. Yeah, I read that on the website. So I really don't think we're gonna do that. I mean, this is gonna be a drop your filament in, set a timer. I mean, heck, we can set a timer. We can modify this and put it on Arduino to control the power and have it turn off after 4 hours. You know, we'll check the humidity when it reaches, yeah, we'll have a board. We're gonna have to modify it.
4 a.m. if you're coming in
There you go. So, but those are the cool, and then we put a camera on it with all the other ones. We have the cameras working. And those are the things, Dave and I did that last week. We got all the cameras out, had to fix a few of them, but we've got 4 cameras ready to go up. We just gotta get wired or wherever it was Dave decided we're gonna put them. Do you remember where you decided you're gonna put them?
I don't think we actually came to that.
Okay, so we need some people to do that, figure out where it is, and then we run wires to those locations, and then we've got our cameras. So it's all, I mean, there's a lot of things coming together that have been all gelling and, ooh, you know. Ooh, is it a good ooh?
Good.
It's good ooh? Okay, cool.
They've got a setting for drying the desk.
Oh, really?
Better.
Oh, so we save our deskins and, oh, there you go. Okay, so it sounds like,
Don't throw a desk in front of them.
all right. So it sounds like it's good. And then, and I guess that leads to sort of a question I have is, you know, and this is really a question just for members who haven't printed. I know those of you who want to print, you need to learn how to, you know, use the printers. So we need to schedule some classes on using it for people who want to come to it. We haven't done one. Did we do one in the year yet? We did one. But we need, those who want to learn how to use the printers, we need to, you know, get you up to speed. That's the class we don't allow non-members. Period. I don't want to teach somebody non-member how to use our printers. Yeah.
General question, any folks, is everybody on spot?
I've been not on it. Well, maybe I joined it. I tried to do it, but I don't know if I'm really on it. That was going to be.
Oh, wow, it's live.
Let's sort that out. I think I probably got it.
Look at it, look through it.
What I do is I turn notifications off except for direct mentions and
I'll resend it for you.
Not always.
Is it going to J-Trans or Phil P?
JPRANCHAM@gmail.
Oh, there's no AM on the end of it. It's just J-T-R-A-N-C-H.
You need to revoke that one, and then I'll send another. What's your email?
J-T-R-A-N-C-H.
Oh, and all, only 3 of our members made it. We had a presentation on magic mirrors. We gotta get that done over again.
Yeah.
Everybody, you need to come. This is the coolest thing in the world.
We know somebody that wants to,
Yeah, I mean, magic mirrors, you gotta see it. And then you'll wanna make it. Well, you have to come to the presentation. It's a magic mirror.
Isn't it?
It's basically, you have, the display is pulling from different pieces of information where in like one corner you've got, the traffic times that we work, and the other corner is the weather, and then like, the news feed at the bottom. And it's white text on a black background. And you put a two-way mirror in front of it. So you can see your reflection in the middle of the mirror, but then there's pieces of information around it, And, it's plus the process.
Right, but this was a presentation on how to do it with a Raspberry Pi. Oh, it was really good.
And most of it's JavaScript and CSS. So you don't want the mirror, like we don't want the mirror, we just want to increase the text size and put more information in the middle of it.
I'm saying that's the direction I'll go with it, like more of a kiosk.
Yeah, you can definitely just, I mean, because we'll have it above the door, right? You can come up and look above the door and you go to check your mirror.
Most of these things when I saw those, nice mirrors that was,
Slack, and yeah, we got to integrate with Slack. Yeah.
There's another thing people do is they put a limited sensor in front of it, a PIR, and then that way it comes on and you're in front of it and shut off so you want to get the
Keeps throwing that on the floor. It doesn't matter where it goes. It's surviving a while. Look at that.
That's just the destructo test.
Okay. So any additional 3D printing team updates before we move on to networking? Okay, is there any additional before we move on to the networking?
Yes. Good job.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, I think I covered it.
Yeah.
Except for the one, I guess the one question, is anybody interested in us doing any networking or programming classes, formal ones?
I'm teaching basic TCP/IP, and then I'm going to teach Go programming.
Right, but I mean, well, yeah, I thought that had already been announced. I meant other than that, they weren't interested. Okay, we will not do Windows.
Come
Oh,
on.
now. Back, yep.
Okay, so you're gonna teach this?
Yeah.
None of us know that stuff. We
Eventually, I
don't.
will.
Yay, Nancy.
Why not? I mean, probably, publicly, and then.
No, she wanted talk. We don't have anyone who can teach it.
But if you
I just assumed you could teach it.
Yeah.
There you go.
As
you're learning it.
You're gonna teach it.
I find that if I teach something while I'm learning
No one likes to do it.
that's not wrong. I don't still might get Rodney like Windows.
public
Miles.
I like windows inside of Linux because I have multiple windows open at one time.
And plus, potential new members might like Windows. And then once they're here, we'll convert them.
They will be music fans for that day.
Not like
And then like software.
Python.
You're saying it ports its windows just because it's enterprise? That's what you just said. You said it's enterprise software ports its windows. That's what you just said. That is what she said.
You're gonna start punching Ben's
I
on
guess
there.
so that's a large market for enterprise.
As in,
Enterprise software is also for global enterprise, global non-profit.
I can't say anything, I work on Windows all day long, that's why I don't use Windows at home.
The government uses Windows, so you know. Pretty much sure.
we got a class
I
on
met a
Monday,
guy
a class on
at work that like 3DSD. His favorite operating system. He's Makelab.
What's the secret?
Don't think we have any more picks for that.
If I remember correctly, it's like PHP on the Linux side. You know, on Linux you got Linux, Apache, PHP, ISCL. On Windows it's ASP.NET.
ASP is actually defined
So I think we've covered everything we've laid out or intended to cover on our agenda, unless there's like any additional items that someone would like to make a motion.
So it looks like doesn't have a down.
Otherwise, would anyone like to make a motion to adjourn?
There's our calendar. Yeah, I'll make a list. Our calendar's not
Okay.
already moved.
I'll second.
Yep.
All right, so we are officially so we're officially adjourned.
Oh, the calendar's good?
Nothing is done. And the PCIP is on Thursday. Tuesday?
What?
Is there something on Tuesday?
Yeah, I asked him to,
Once a month.
well, yeah, well,
I thought there was a class.
I'm gonna see about getting the Linux shell class on Tuesdays coming year.
I should just add that. We can. Okay, sorry.